Please give Dean Morris another round of applause. Dean Walter Zakahi from College of Arts and Humanities quickly escalated his academic career by graduating with the Bachelor's of Science for Speech Communication from Bradley University in 1978, earning his Master's of Communication Studies from Bowling Green State University the following year and completed his doctoral in 1982. Just some of the honorary mentions and associations include being part of the Pi Kappa Pi Honorary Society in 1989, Golden Key Honor Society in 2000, getting awarded the Hispanic Faculty Member of the Year from New Mexico State University in 2006, being a part of the American Council on Education Fellowship in 2008 throughout 2009. And of course, he is the current advisor of the Hmong Student Association in Minnesota State University, Mankato. Please give a warm welcome to Dean Zakahi.
What a wonderful introduction. Thank you very much. I want to add my welcomes for those of you who are visiting Mankato and Minnesota State today. We're pleased you're here, and especially pleased of your interest in Hmong Culture Day. I want to extend my special and personal thanks for those of you who are Hmong. I want to thank you for your personal sacrifice, and I want to thank you for the sacrifices of your family. The sacrifices of your family on behalf of this country are well documented and well known. When I was aware that I was going to be speaking today and that I was going to speak on Culture Day, I was embarrassed at my lack of knowledge about Hmong culture. And so I've spent the last couple weeks reading and studying, and one of the most enlightening places that I find, certainly as I learned about my own culture, was to look at folk tales and folk wisdoms. And so, for example, I was fascinated by a story called The Split Horn, about why people are left-handed and right-handed. As a left-hander, I found it to be a wonderful story. But I was especially struck by a story about the old friend and the young friend. And I'm reading this story directly from something that I found. Long ago, there were two friends, one older and one younger. They were very close. One day, the two of them decided to play in the jungle. There, they met a horse bear. The older friend ran quickly and climbed a tree to the very top, leaving the young friend below. The young friend couldn't climb trees, so he lay face down in the dirt. The horse bear circled the boy, sniffing at him and sniffing him from head to toe. He didn't bite him, or scratch him, or hurt him in any way. Then the bear suddenly left and went back on his way. The older friend climbed down from the tree and asked the young friend, the horse bear came and sniffed you from toe to head, but didn't bite or scratch you at all. What did the bear say to you? Then the young friend said to his old friend, the horse bear came and sniffed from head to toe and didn't bite me. He said to me, even though you two have been friends for a very long time, when danger comes, one doesn't help the other. It seems that your friendship has no value anymore. The notion of friendship, as it's told in the story, that is that we try to be friends when things are good and when things are bad, is one that strikes home and tells me a lot about Hmong culture. It's one that really strikes me, and it is my hope that ultimately the university will be as good a friend to the Hmong students as the Hmong students have been to the university. I've been serving as the advisor, as you heard, for the Hmong Student Association on this campus this fall, and I have to tell you, I'm impressed by this group and their engagement as students. The HSA is making a difference on this campus because of their participation in campus events and providing Hmong students one of many groups for which they can be a part of. HSA has been a part of the fabric of Minnesota State Mankato since 1987, at least since 1987. We actually only have official records from 1987, but we believe that they've really been an important part of the university since long before that. Following the war in Vietnam, the number of Asian students on this campus rose dramatically. The number and makeup of Asian students changed enough so that what was then the Asian American Student Association no longer really reflected the many Asian ethnic groups on campus. Its breakup resulted in several subgroups, including the Hmong and Lao Student Association. Hmong students have become the largest domestic Asian ethnic group at MSU Mankato. We don't, as of yet, have separate counts for different Asian subgroups on campus, but this fall there are about 418, well, I guess exactly 418 Asian American students enrolled on campus. That's up from a little over 300 in 2007. I believe we have ways to go. That is, I believe that whether it's Asian students in general or Hmong students in particular, we have a ways to go to bring the number of students up on this campus to really reflect what we see every day when we travel around Minnesota in terms of the population of Asians and the population of Hmong students.